Almost every single home security expert I have ever heard of all agree that one of the best things you can do to increase the overall security of your home is to make sure the exterior is well lit. And a really simple way to do that nowadays is with solar lighting. No wiring to run, no electricians to call, just to buy the lights and stick them up yourself. In this video, we're going to take a look at the ones I bought to put on my house. These happen to be Baxia. They're like 4 for 25 bucks. I'm going to take a look at these and see how well they work and talk in general about security lighting coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for trustworthy information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So home security is a big topic for a lot of people. It's just really important to do what you can to increase your home security, because everybody wants to feel safe, right? And again, one of the best things you can do is to make sure the lighting is there, because it's just tried and true that if bad things happen in the darkness, usually. So anyway, light brings security, and we're going to talk about these particular lights that I bought, and also talk a couple of general things just about these, about lighting in general, some pros and cons and some things to think about. But first, speaking of security, one of the most secure investments or ways to protect your assets for thousands of years has been through the use of gold. For thousands of years, gold's also been thousands of dollars. Well, the folks at Acre Gold have made it a little simpler to invest in gold for yourself. They have a subscription service for $30 a month or $50 a month. You can pay into an account. When you get enough for a 2.5 gram bar of gold, just like this one, they'll send it to you, and you can have it in your hot little hand. No imaginary internet accounts, just actual real 24 karat gold to your door. So it comes in a plain brown box, so it doesn't look like gold. So anyway, so folks at Acre Gold, if you're interested in that, there'll be a link in the video description below. So a big thanks to Acre Gold for sponsoring this video. Now, let's talk about these lights. First of all, here's a close-up of these lights. You can see they have a solar panel on top, and they have 28 little LEDs in here. And then this is a motion detector. So again, 4 of these are 25 bucks. So I decided to get these. There are some more expensive ones, but I thought I would just try the cheaper ones first and see how well they work. And honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. So they're 400 lumens, not crazy bright, but 400 lumens is still pretty bright. They have a 3 to 5 meter motion detection. So they say that's 9 to 15 feet. I think mine seem to have a greater range than that, to be honest with you. And we'll take a look at that when it gets dark. Other thing is they're IPX65 water resistant. So I've got these mounted on the exterior of my home, not under the eaves or anything. So they're getting rained on and they're working. And the biggest thing you got to be concerned with is make sure they're in an area that's going to get some light. They say they really need 8 hours of light a day to charge. And so they're not going to come on during the day at all, but they have kind of like, so not just a motion sensor, but they also have like a light sensor too. So they won't come on during the day, even if you walk past them. But at night, when you get close to them, they will come on. You see, they've just got like 2 little holes here to mount them, and you can mount them with screws. And they come with screws, and they come with a little bitty really Chinese screws, because like most lighting products, these things are made in China, and they don't give you any extra screws. So these little bitty screws, if you lose them, you better get some more. But you can also just get some really outdoor double stick tape and just stick them on if you want to do that. So I think it's important to have some good light. And in my house, I only really have one corner that had a wired light, so I thought I need to add some more. Instead of running wiring, I would just try these things. So again, I'm pleasantly surprised with how well they work. One other thing I want to tell you about these, and we'll let it get dark because there's not a whole lot to them, to be honest with you. But I think reading the reviews, a lot of people seem to be having issues with them. And look, they're cheap, okay, and they're Chinese, so no doubt about that. But I think mine have worked just fine so far. But there's a little hole right there, and they give you like a little pin, kind of actually a paper clip would work just fine. And there's like a reset. You have to push that in there and pop it before they'll work. So if you just take these right out of the box and stick them up, they won't come on. And you can see I've got the solar panel covered up, and see it comes on. So because this one has been activated, so when that thing gets dark, that's where the light sensitive thing is. It goes in there. Now, just to show you, here's one that has not been activated, and it doesn't come on, right? So It comes with this little screw pack right here, and inside, let me just show you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this so there's no confusion, because not that you couldn't figure it out, because I know you're smart because you're watching this channel. But right now we got it covered, and it is, oh, it's the wrong one. Like I said, you're smart because you're watching this channel. So right now it's covered up and it's not on. So if we just take this little thing right here, a little bitty pin right here, can you see that? See it right there? You poke it in that hole right there, and just, you should feel it go in. Now it's not been charged either, so it may not work at all, but let's see. You're supposed to hear it pop, make a little click noise. Maybe it did then. Okay, maybe we got to let it charge, because this has been in a box, so it's not been charging, so it's probably got to charge. We'll leave this one out and see if it'll charge. But I know they work, because this one's been in a box in the basement for weeks, and it's held its charge for that long because it has not been exposed to the light. So there's that. And they come with these little mounting things if you want to do that. I just screwed mine straight to the siding, depending on what kind of siding you got, a brick or whatever. So anyway, that's basically the specs of these things, and there's not a lot to them. They're just plastic. I will say this: if you walk around your house and just make sure, I think these are good, be good to have these at every door, maybe just at every corner. The goal would be to have the entire perimeter of the home lit up, just so that, you know, there's nowhere for sneaky people to sneak. So anyway, let's let it get dark, and I'll show you how well these things work, because I really am impressed by them. I wasn't sure what to expect for 25 bucks for 4, because that's like, you know what, $6.25 a piece. But they really did, they seem to work pretty good. So anyway, let's take a look at that and come back. Okay, so we're just gonna walk from the street down to the house and see how long it takes these things to come on. So I'm about 20 feet from the house now, and sneaky, being sneaky. Oh, and there it came on. So I'm probably about 10 feet from the house now, and it came on. You see it's lit up pretty good down the side here where the vehicles are. And we'll just keep walking. You see, bam, that one came on. And keep walking, we got one more up there, and it came on. So now you can see pretty well lit up here now, out here where the cars are. So it was dark before. We can walk around to the front porch, and you see right now the front porch is, let me get out of the light here. You see the front porch is kind of dark. As you walk down the sidewalk to the steps, bam, it lights up there, and very light. And we're probably 25 feet from the light now up the steps. You can see it lights up the whole front steps here. Everything very, very, very well. So pretty cool, I gotta say. Okay, what did you think? I was pretty impressed. I mean, they're not blinding bright, but they get the job done. They definitely light it up, and you're not gonna be sneaking around. They would eliminate anybody sneaking around. And just for kicks, by the way, this one's been sitting out in the sun now just for a very short period of time. The one that I just activated, and you can see it's working now. So they really do work. And what I like about them is that you don't have to have wiring. You can put them wherever you want to. You can put them high or low, anywhere really. You don't even have to have power around. You can put these at a campsite. You could actually even take these with you camping and put them in your pack just to go camping, which might be pretty cool. You know, if you're camping, car camping, you can stick these up and you have light at your campsite. So a lot of really cool uses for these. Again, bad things happen in the dark, and sneaky people don't like sneaking around in the light. So hopefully this has been a helpful little video. Not rambling too much, and I'll put links to this below in the video description if you're interested in checking these out for yourself. There are thousands, literally thousands of different brands of these things on Amazon. So your guess is as good as mine. There's probably better ones, there's probably worse ones. These seem to work okay. So, but the main thing is I just hope this video has been helpful and spurred you maybe to go out and if you got dark areas around your home, to get them lit up. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single one, just in case the old cancel culture cancels me, I'd invite you to subscribe to my weekly email newsletter at survivalonpurpose.com/subscribe. every week, just once a week, I'll send you an email with links to older videos where I'm really doofusy, more so than now, and some links to new videos and any information, deals, or offers I think you might be interested in. And it'll give us a chance to stay connected if I get canceled. So I appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.